Now see the remaining part of the activity. Now see, here is the statement which I have already given in the last lecture, but it's a short mistake. The sentence is, we did not like their behavior. It's a sentence and the instruction is make it into affirmative. It's a negative sentence. It's a negative sentence. We did not like their behavior. First thing, and second one here, the tense of the sentence. Okay? Did not like means dislike. Not like means what here? Dislike. Okay? Not like means dislike. But what is the tense of the sentence? Past tense. That's why our answer is, we disliked their behavior. Okay? Do you understand? In the last lecture, just I forgot that the. Okay? In the just convert it into past tense. That's why I revise once again this sentence. The affirmative answer of this sentence is, we dislike their behavior, because when we convert it into negative into affirmative into negative, there is no change in the meaning of the sentence. Okay, do you understand? Now let's see the last question of the activity A6, vocabulary. It is also for 2 marks. Okay, A6, vocabulary. And in this type of question, we always see the questions like crosswords, puzzle, fill in the blanks, find the words, match the words, and word form. All these are the types of that question, but here any one of all these will be given for you under the vocabulary. Now regarding this activity on saying please, I give you one question. Find the words from the extract which mean. Find the words which mean from the extract. Means here you should try to find out the synonyms in the extract. The first word is rudeness. The first word is rudeness. Now find out the similar word which is in the extract. There is a word discourtesy. Discourtesy. Discourtesy means rudeness, uddatpana. Second one, an attacker. Second one, attacker. Here is one word. Attacker, assiliate. Assiliate. Assiliate means here attacker. Number 3, the third word is uncultured. The third word is uncultured, and you easily find out the synonym of this word uncultured is boorish. Boorish. And number 4, the last word, to cut or tear. To cut or tear. It means here laceration. Okay, at the time of teaching these texts, I explain in detail about all these meanings. Okay, it is very easy to find out the words which mean from the extract, and this question is also for 2 marks. Now students, in this way we completed our activity. Okay, you understand it? I hope you understand the whole text very well. Now students, see, I want to take the practice of grammar. Why? Because your exam starts from tomorrow. So I want to take some exercises on grammar. You know the question paper format of 25 marks. The first 4 poems, each poem is of 5 marks, and the last question, question number 5, is of 5 marks. Means total 25 marks. Unit test number 1. Okay. Now, shall we start the grammar section? Sentences or grammar. Okay. Now, the exam committee already had given syllabus, and according to our subject, that English subject, that 4 poems and grammar section, and you have already known that the topics of grammar. There are 5 topics. The first one tense, second one voice, third one synthesis of sentence, means simple into compound into complex. Then fourth one direct into indirect, and the last one degree. Okay, all these are the 5 topics given in the exam. Now let's see one by one. First we deal with the tense. First we deal with the tense, and it's very easy for you. If you know the structure, proper structure of the sentence, it's very easy for you to write down the proper answer. And you also know very well that the how to solve the questions in this text, because you have already practiced of online test. Okay, you have to select only the correct option. It's alternative form. That's why it's very easy for you to select the correct option. Now see the first one here, the tense. I give you the first sentence. Everyone has had the experience. Everyone has had the experience. Now find out the tense. The instruction is identify the tense of the given sentence. Now see the structure. Here everyone is subject, has, then had here use V3. It's a to be form, and experience is object. Now here the structure is subject plus have or either has plus V3 plus object. It's a structure of present perfect continuous, present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. Okay. Now this line or this sentence has present perfect tense. Do you understand? Now see the next one. I went to Pune. The next sentence, I went to Pune. The instruction is identify the tense. Once again, the instruction is identify the tense. Now what happened here? You see the I here subject, when here V2 and to Pune object. The structure is subject V2 object, and it's a structure of simple present tense. It's a structure of simple past tense. Why? Because you know very well that go is a present tense, went in its past tense. Go is V1 and past tense of go is went. Okay? Now do you understand? I went to Pune. It's a simple past tense. Do you understand this? In this manner, you should try to find out the structure and also identify the tense of the given sentence. Okay? Now see the next one, the next topic which is in the exam called voice. Voice means change the voice, and you know very well that there are 2 types of voice, active and second one is passive. Generally we convert active into passive. But what is the structure? First of all, you understand the structure. Subject, verb, object, it's a passive active voice, and when we convert it into passive, object comes into the place of subject, then write down to be form, then write down V3 plus 1 plus subject. Means here at the time of converting active into passive or passive into active, there is no change in the tense. Tense मध्ये बदल करायचा नाही. Now let's see. He had been henpecked. He had been. He had been henpecked at breakfast. He had been henpecked at breakfast by his wife. By his wife. Now see here. Find out the voice of the sentence. It's active voice or either passive voice. First of all, now see the structure. Here, subject had been verb form, henpecked V3 form, and breakfast. Here, complement and by his wife. Here, object. Okay. Sorry. Here, he had been henpecked at breakfast of his wife. This sentence is into passive voice. And what is the structure of active voice? It's the object, then to be formed, then V3, then complement, and complement means the remaining part of that sentence, and here is subject. Now here we see the structure of active voice. Active voice, subject, verb, then object. But first of all, find out the tense of the sentence. This tense here, the past perfect tense. That's fine. What is the structure of active voice? When it is into past perfect tense, subject, then had, plus V3, plus object. Okay. Now see, convert this structure into this one. Here subject. First one, okay, by his wife, our answer is his wife. There is no change in the tense, that's why we say, write down the same, here had. Then what is that V3 form? Same, here henpecked. His wife had henpecked to him at breakfast. His wife had henpecked. His wife henpecked into him at breakfast. Breakfast. Okay. Now see, his wife had henpecked him at breakfast. Now when you convert this into vice versa, into passive one, when here the same one, him into he had been henpecked at breakfast by his wife in this manner. But generally here in the exam there will be the question, convert active into passive. Now let's see the next example. It's very easy to convert it active into passive. The principal informed. The principal informed the teacher about the seminar. Now here, the principal informed the teacher about the seminar. In this sentence is into active voice. Why? Because it's simple that the principal subject informed V2. Okay? The teacher about the seminar. The teacher object. And about the seminar, predicate. Predicate means the remaining part of the sentence. Now convert it into passive. Here object comes into the place of subject. And which one is object here? The teacher. The teacher. Find out the tense of the sentence. In the given sentence, here V2 form. V2 form means here simple past tense. That's why wish to be is used here. Wish to be is used in simple past tense, was or either were. Okay. Now here the teacher we use was. The teacher was. Then V3 form. Here informed. Same. V3 form is the same. The teacher was informed. Write down then by the principal or either write down the predicate first. The teacher was informed about the seminar. Then write down by here by the principal. principle. In this way, you have to convert active into passive, and also the first one passive into active. It's also very important. Now remember one thing, at the time of converting active into passive or passive into active, there is no change in the tense of the sentence. Okay. Now let's see the third topic. The third topic is about synthesis of sentences. Means at the time of learning this sentence, you have learned that simple, compound and complex. These are the three types of sentences. Simple sentence means what? One subject, one verb and one object. It's called simple sentence. What is meant by here compound sentence? There are two sentences joined with coordinating conjunction. It's called compound sentence. Means subject, verb, object plus coordinating conjunctions. Plus subject, verb, object. Now see the structure. There are two sentences, and when we join these two sentences with the help of coordinating conjunctions, it's called compound sentence. Okay. Now which are the coordinating conjunctions? Here coordinating conjunctions are and, or, but, as well as, not only but also. All these are called coordinating conjunctions. Okay, and with the help of these conjunctions, we make the compound sentence. What is meant by complex sentence? Once again, there are two sentences. When we join with these two sentences with the help of subordinating conjunctions, means the structure one subject, verb, object plus subordinating conjunctions plus subject, verb, object. Okay, subordinating conjunctions. Do you understand? Coordinating conjunctions we use in compound sentence. Subordinating conjunctions we use in complex sentence. Now which are the subordinating conjunctions? The subordinating conjunctions are all relative pronouns. Who, which, when, whenever, that, though, although, neither nor, either or. All these are subordinating conjunctions, and with the help no sooner than, as soon as, all these, neither nor, either or, it's a coordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions are when, whenever, that, though, although, as soon as, then no sooner than, next one here, because, before, after. All these are subordinating conjunctions, and coordinating conjunctions are and, or, but, as well as, not only but also, either or, neither nor, still, otherwise. All these are coordinating conjunctions. You understand? Now with the help of all these, we convert simple into compound, simple into complex, or either compound into complex. Now let's see the examples. It's a revision. Already you have studied at the time of learning the grammar section. Okay? It's only for practice. The first one. He had hurt me. The first sentence. He had hurt me. But he was so nice, but he was so nice about it that I assured him he hadn't. See, here is our sentence. He had hurt me, but he was so nice about it that I assured him he hadn't. It's our sentence, and the instruction of the sentence make it into complex. Make it complex sentence. And you know very well that we use subordinating conjunctions in complex and coordinating conjunction in compound. Now let's see, find out the type of the sentence. This sentence is compound sentence. Why we say that this sentence is compound? Now let's see, the sentence is he had hurt me, but because of the but, it is coordinating conjunction. That's why we say that this sentence is compound. There are two sentences. First one, he had hurt me. This is one. And second one, he was so nice about it that I assured him he hadn't. And the remaining part is the second. That's why these two sentences join with the help of coordinating conjunction. Okay? You understand? Now let's see how we convert it into complex. Now the rule is that when in compound sentence, two sentences join with coordinating conjunction, but you use at the time of converting it into complex though or either although. म्हणजे जेव्हा कंपाऊंड सेंटेन्स मध्ये बट हे कंजंक्शन वापरलं असेल त्याच सेंटेन्सचं कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेन्स मध्ये कन्वर्जन करताना तुम्ही काय वापरू शकता दो किंवा अल्दो. ओके, नाउ सी विथ यूजिंग दो. राइट डाउन here though our answer is though he had hurt me, but the most important thing is that instead of but here you write down the comma. हा सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचा आहे. जेव्हा तुम्ही बट काढता तेव्हा त्या ठिकाणी काय केलं गरजेचं आहे कॉमा. though he had hurt me, he was so nice about it that I assured him he hadn't. You write down the remaining part of the sentence. Do you understand? Now instead of but only write down comma simply. And at the beginning of that sentence you write down though. It's the subordinating conjunctions we use at the time of complex sentence. In this way we convert this sentence into complex. You understand? Now next one. Next sentence. I looked up with some anger. I looked up with some anger. I looked up with some anger and more agony. And more agony. And saw my friend. And saw my friend. Now see, this sentence, there are two sentences here. I looked up with some anger and agony. It's the first sentence, and the second sentence is saw my friend. Okay? These two sentences, the instruction is that make it simple. Make it simple. Now see carefully. Make it simple. Now let's see which conjunction is used here. And. This and conjunction used for joining these two sentences. I looked up with some anger and agony, and second one I saw my friend. These two sentences joined with the help of and it's a simple. What we do now, see here is verb form. In the first sentence here we do which verb is used, looked, and into the second here is saw. It's a V2 form. Why? Because the sentence is into past tense. That's why we convert it into simple using only one subject, one verb and one object. Now in what way? Now see. Here V2 form converted into V1. Here look into, yes, looked. The first form is look. Okay, and we use the looking. Okay, verb plus ing. Looking up with some anger and more agony. It's a, yes, agony. And then okay, instead of that we use the simple. Do you understand? Next one, I should like to feature. I should like to feature. It's a textual sentence. Means this sentence is into our text 1.2 on set, please. I should like to feature in this connection. In this connection. In this connection, my friend, comma, the polite conductor. The polite conductor. Sentence is, I should like to feature in this connection my friend, the polite conductor. Now make it into complex sentence. Without changing the meaning of the sentence, convert it into complex. First of all, think about the structure of the sentence. It's one subject, one verb and one object. Means here it's a simple sentence. At the time of converting it into complex, there is no change in the meaning of the sentence. I should like to feature in this connection my friend. Who is my friend? The polite conductor. That's why we use subordinating conjunction, relative pronoun, and it's a person. That's why we use who. The answer is very easy, that I should like to feature in this connection my friend, and instead of here comma we use who. Okay, who. But find out the tense of the sentence. Here is past tense, who was the polite conductor. It's a meaningful sentence. Our answer is, in this complex sentence is, I should like to feature in this connection my friend who was the polite conductor. In this manner, you convert simple into complex with using relative pronouns, means subordinating conjunction. I know you will understand this also synthesis of sentences. Now let's start. The next is number 4, fourth topic, direct into indirect. Now when we convert direct speech into indirect, there are some changes which we did with direct into indirect. What are the changes? We changed it into, changed in pronoun, change into tense, and change into words also. Okay? डायरेक्ट से इनडायरेक्ट करत असताना आपण काही चेंजेस, कॉमन चेंजेस पाहतो. ते कॉमन चेंजेस म्हणजे काय? We change the pronoun, tense as well as words. Now in what way? You have already learned that. So I don't want to revise all the things here because of the time limit. Now see directly the example. My mother said to me. My mother said to me. Comma into double inverted comma. You can go out now. You can go out now. Double inverted comma, complete, full stop. Now first of all, see my mother. This one is the reporter. Said to, reporting verb. Then me, listener, and the sentence which is into double inverted comma. It's called reporting speech. Okay. Now here, find out the type of the sentence which is in double inverted comma. Here sentence is you can go out now. It's a simple sentence. We call it assertive sentence. And when the assertive sentence is there, now see the following changes. Instead of said to, we use told. Instead of said to, we use told. Because of that assertive sentence, we use conjunction that. And then we change the pronoun, the tense, and also the word. Okay? Now see, our answer is my mother. Who is the speaker? My mother. Told. Who is listener? Me. My mother told me. Conjunction is that. आई मला काय म्हणाली आहे? You can go out now. Here you means here me. Converting me into the first person I. Okay? Me converted into I. Then change into we change first pronoun according to the listener. Okay? Then next one change the tense. Can into could. I could go out. And then here is word now. We also change the word now into then. And don't use comma into double inverted comma. Okay? Punctuation mark we say. Our answer is my mother told me that I could go out then. Okay? Do you understand? Now see the next example of the same. Direct into indirect. I have forgotten to bring my textbook. Into double inverted comma, I have forgotten to bring my textbook. To bring my textbook. Double inverted comma, complete. Said the boy. Said the boy. Now see, here said reporting verb is there. The boy is reporter, means we say speaker. There is no listener. There is no listener. I have forgotten to bring my textbook. He said about himself. That's why there is no listener. So we start from the boy. Second thing is that into double inverted comma, it's an assertive sentence. That's high. We use conjunction that. Now see, we begin our answer with the boy said. There is no said to. That's why we convert it into told. Here is only said. Write down the same reporting verb said. The boy said. We use conjunction that. We use conjunction that. Why? Because of it's an assertive sentence. The boy said that. I into who? The boy. That's why we use he. First of all, we change the pronoun. Okay? Now have which tense here? Present perfect tense. We convert it into past perfect tense. What is the structure of past perfect tense? Subject, had, V3, object. That's why here we use had. V3 already given, that forgotten. To bring my into his textbook. Means our answer is the boy said that he had forgotten to bring his textbook. Do you understand all these sentences? Okay. Now see the third one. Third sentence. Rahul said to Meera. Rahul said to Meera. Comma into double inverted comma. Will you marry me? Double inverted comma completed question. Okay. Now see here. Rahul is a speaker, we say reporter, Setu is reporting work, Meera is a listener, and will you marry me? It's a question. But find out the type of that question. It's a yes no type question, verbal question. That's why the rules are changed. First one, write down reporter Rahul. Here is yes or type question. That's why because of or instead of said to we use asked. Listener is Meera. Okay. Then we don't use that reporting marks means punctuation mark. Okay. Now converting. Will you marry me? Convert this question into adjective. Convert this question into adjective in simple sentence. Will you marry me? We convert it into adjective in simple sentence. You will. Okay. You means who here? You means who here? Meera. Means instead of you, we use she. Okay. Now Rahul asked Meera. Then when into double inverted comma means reporting speech is yes no type question. At that time we use conjunction if or either whether. Okay. Rahul asked Meera if. Then here the pronoun she. Okay. She. Change the tense that she would marry. She would marry me into him. Me into speaker means Rahul. In this manner we convert it into indirect speech. Okay. When direct speech has question also yes or no. Now let's see the last part of the question is topic of grammar, that degree. And you know very well that there are three types of degree, that positive, comparative and superlative. Okay. Change the degree using the words. And when the sentence has any other into comparative degree, we use no other at the beginning into positive degree. Okay. And then we use the into superlative degree. Okay. We deal with that the first example. Now see, Ram is the cleverest boy. Ram is the cleverest boy. Ram is the cleverest boy. Find out the degree of the sentence. Ram is the cleverest. That's why we say that this is into superlative. And when we convert it into comparative, there is no change the place of that subject. Here is the first subject Ram. Here is the last subject boy. Now in what way we convert it? Sorry. It's a superlative degree. It's a superlative degree. That's why, because here clever is the main adjective and here is an est, cleverest. We use this adjective into superlative. That's why this sentence has superlative form, superlative degree. Okay. Now, when we convert it into comparative, our answer is there is no change in the place of that subject. Ram is cleverer than any other boy. Any other boy. It's a comparative. And in what way we convert it into positive? At the time of converting it into positive, we begin our answer no other. No other. But in positive degree, we take down the second subject first. No other boy. Find out the tense of the sentence is. Simple present tense. No other boy is as clever as Ram. In this manner, now let's see here. Ram is the cleverest. Here, the cleverest. This shows it's a superlative degree. Ram is a cleverer than any other. Here, than any other. And we added here to that adjective. It's a comparative degree. At the time of converting it into positive, we begin our answer is no with no other. and then use as, adjective as. In this manner, you deal with that the degree sentences. Okay, now students, here we stop. Here we deal with all the topics of the grammar from the tense, direct into indirect, synthesis of sentences, change of voice, and the last one is degree. Okay, now as I say that tomorrow you deal with the unit test. Okay, for the test, all the best. Now you should try to think about the time limit, and within only 1 hour you solve all the questions, and this test is compulsory for all the students. Okay, here I stop. All the best for the exam.